Once upon a time, an online multiplayer battle royale game was developed and published by Pubg Corporation, a subsidiary of South Korean video game company Bluehole. But nobody would have ever imagined that one day it would become the very popular game known as Player Unknown Battlegrounds, aka Pubg. But how did Pubg, such a popular game, and why did it become one of the most played games of all time? What is the reason behind the name? And is it true that Pubg broke the all-time record back in 2017? Can it really been for 100 years? What is one of the buggiest games in 2017? Is it Pubg? Has the game won multiple awards? Is it true that the phrase winner, winner, chicken dinner wasn't invented by the game or its creator?
It's time for me to answer all these questions and more, since this is ASMR. Aaron, back at it again with another daily video to help you relax. So lay back and enjoy the ride. I hope this read helps you get you through your day, or even better, I hope this video helps you gently fall asleep. I can't wait to get started.
This is the tale of Pubg.
The recent years have seen enormous growth in the popular battle royale genre, and no game has been more prominent than PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, known as Pubg. It is probably known to everybody by now. 100 players enter a plane, landing on an island with the help of a parachute. Empty-handed at first, with the ordeal to get guns, grenades, and objects with the sole purpose of survival and killing the opponents. And that is where the fight begins. This is interesting for people when you think about how one would act in a comparable circumstance. Eat or be eaten. The game put the Battle Royale mode on the world map. But how did it become so successful? Let's know the success story. The game basically comes with 3 game modes: solo, duo, and squad. In solo, you will be alone against 99 other solo players, where in duo, you'll be on a team of 2 against 49 other duo players. The last mode is squad, in which 4 players team up together and go against 24 squads in the map. In the game, your objective is to survive in the game until the end. Survival chances can be increased when you have better items with you, like level 3 armor and helmets, guns that give high damage to the players. Where these powerful items can be obtained from a plane drop crate or by killing a player who looted the crate. In Duo Squad, teamwork can lead you to victory, as good teamwork with your teammate can help eliminate other players easily without posing a risk. There are many popular games like Pubg, but still no one is close to Pubg. Well, Pubg is a popular game, and it is available in almost every platform, including PS4, which is recently added. Brendan Green is the man behind Pubg. He was born in Ireland, but moved to Brazil to work as a photographer and web developer. Amid his opportunity in the South American nation, he found his love and got married. However, it ended after 2 years, and he headed back home to Ireland. He began making his own way into game development. This was the time when the classic game Arma 2 was modded into Days Battle Royale, which turned into an immense success. The eyes had been opened for Green, and the game development organization Daybreak hired him. But he soon left that organization. Months later, he sat on a plane to Seoul. The minds behind South Korean Bluehole had been impressed by Green's ideas and thoughts on Battle Royale games. Bluehole wanted him as creative director, and Pubg was on the horizon. In mid-2016, they started to build up the game with a zeal to release it in 1 year. On March 23, 2017, it was the time when an early access release to Steam came, and it promptly turned into a success regardless of a few bugs. But the developers were in no mood to cope with bugs. They focused on their game testing. They even outsourced their beta copies to multiple game testing agencies for rigorous tests and provide feedback. Within a year, the game had sold 50 million copies worldwide over PC and Xbox One. On Steam's list of the most prominent games, PUBG is still on top, before games like Dota 2 and Counter-Strike Global Offensive. However, regardless of fine numbers, they have challenges. They have to make the game smoother, compatible across various platforms, and more importantly, executing a thorough game testing process. Because they knew the importance of game testing in a game. It not only allows developers to track down the bugs, but also receive general review and gameplay experience. Battlegrounds brings drama and excitement into the game. The combo is what makes the game so interesting to watch, regardless of any streamer's individual skill level. With each game, you go through strong emotional moments. The elation of finding an AWM, the nerves as footsteps creep into the house, or the relief after a successful combat. Ultimately, it isn't a spectator game about winning or losing, but a series of narrative ordeals, most of which end with a bullet or crossbow. Back in 2017, PUBG set an unbelievable record of reaching 1,342,857 of total concurrent players, meaning all these players were active and were playing the game, overtaking Dota 2, an esports game by Valve. Although Fortnite has broken PUBG records in February 2018, not to forget it's a free game where PUBG is a paid game, and considering that is a great achievement. Not to mention, given the number of players, PUBG is also a strict game that takes its rules very seriously, and thus banning players who are suspected of breaking their rules in any way. Killing a teammate, inappropriate behavior, etc. will result in a short-term ban, which can be for 1 day, 3 days, and 5 days. Where inappropriate programs, any cheating, bug abuse, etc. will result in 100 years ban, more like a permanent ban. In 2017, PUBG game was a lot buggier as many users reported game crashes, glitches, and despite having a great graphics card, the game's average FPS was low because in the past it was not well optimized. The full form of PUBG is PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds as mentioned above. The name is pretty weird and not exactly relevant, and there is a good reason behind it. It is because the creator of the game, Brendan Green, was also an avid gamer, and the name he used for his player in the games he played was PlayerUnknown. All of it makes so much more sense now. We all crave for the phrase "winner, winner, chicken dinner" to appear on our screens, announcing our triumph in PUBG. But the phrase wasn't invented by the game or its creator. It is said during the Great Depression, a period in the 1930s of economic crisis when people used to gamble. If they played with money and won, they could afford a chicken for dinner. With time, the phrase caught on and became what it is today. Fortunately, we don't have to gamble to get the chicken dinner for ourselves. PUBG, from early access, was a popular game, and it was first to break Dota 2 total active players record. PUBG also got nominated in My Gaming Awards, and now it has 9 awards so far. Here's the list of awards by category which PUBG won. 35th Golden Joystick Awards, Best Multiplayer Game, PC Game of the Year. The Game Awards 2017, Best Multiplayer Game. DICE Awards 2017, Action Game of the Year, Outstanding Achievement in Online Gameplay. South by Southwest Gaming Awards 2018, Esports Game of the Year, Excellence in Multiplayer, and Trending Game of the Year. 36th Golden Joystick Awards, Mobile Game of the Year. And so ends the tale of the famous online multiplayer battle royale game, PUBG, that continues to captivate players all across the world.